Hey guys, it's Will. So BigBear.AI sold off about 8% today. So we see it start to, actually even further down to 9.8% selling off. And we didn't trade it this morning. The direction just wasn't quite right. We saw it, like, for example, selling off. If you kind of look here, selling off. And then we said, oh, there's a support here this morning. But and we're still, just to clarify, in our long term positions, but the short term, this morning it started off red, it was selling off, started to recover at about 30 minutes after market open, but didn't quite push bullish. It was maybe starting to break above that EMA, but then got rejected, and that EMA continued to kind of hold it down. You could see, or at least acting as a resistance, until the end of the day here, it started to push back up and found a support there. The interesting part is that it's now not in that perfect trend that we saw for the last 3 months. If you look on the last 3 months, almost a perfect trend here. And I think it was yesterday we were saying it's almost freaky how much of a perfect trend it's had, and that it would make sense that it breaks the trend. So now that it did sell off today, we had this resistance at about $4.40. And if it just got rejected here at market open, and then we're starting, going into the end of the week here with some red on the market, right? APLD selling down after hours, Palantir's down, Nvidia is down, and a big portion of that is a result of some of the announcements in the administration, and then another result of Big Bear is they have some good partnerships that they just announced in the last month or so. There's this break in pattern, and now the next question is it going to sell off? What are the next levels? Well, this trend possibly could continue, but what we have going here is now a kind of consolidation. So current price points at a pretty strong resistance here. So resistance, you got resistance there, resistance there. You can kind of see, you guys see this resistance and support and support and support. That's actually where it is right now. It didn't fully break below. I guess it broke below a little bit and then started to push up after hours. What we want to see is that it's able to hold this range in this 370 to 380. One of our members, I'm really adamant about sharing successes, right? In our community, our daily live trading, and even just subscribers of you guys like here on YouTube. And one of our members has really timed these swings on Big Bear very, very well. And we have caught a few trades with them. We were able to make this trade yesterday and sell for a profit. But this is something he said. I don't know who it was. I think his username's the uncompromised one, but he does this really funny call out where he'll say where he plans to buy back in. I think he sold for a profit yesterday when it rocketed that 10 to 20%. But he was saying, I'm going to buy back in at 350. And I was looking at it, I was like, that's actually a nice point there, because you do have that next level of consolidation and support right there around $3.50. You see this level, and that's where it just kind of broke. It broke 380. So that is not out of question. If we see a little bit more of a market correction and we start to see sell down, maybe it sells down another 6 or 7%. It is possible. And overall trend still looking good. So if we just kind of take a zoom out here, we started covering them. Really, it was back here in October, and they've had this consistent trend. The market cap still building, and things looking good on the market cap side of things, starting to keep momentum. I don't know that their next surge is going to be like this $10 surge, but it's possible we see something similar. We do see it kind of sell down. If I go on a slightly more accurate, shorter time frame there, you see it try to hold above that 200-day moving average, and it just broke below. So it's possible now that that trend's kind of evened out, we get a more conservative sell down into this 350 range before continuing. The bull case is that this level that it's at now could still hold, and it pushes up here about 14 or 15%. I personally believe that we're going to find out very quickly what the market direction looks like tomorrow morning. And if this thing sells down to 350, or even if it consolidates, it might be a hold here until next week. And then next week, if we see it maybe validate either this level or that 350 below, then that would be good indication that we would potentially end up trading it here at market open. So we'll be watching it closely. They got new contracts, revenue's been good, earnings has been good, and their real world usage is great as well. Just had an announcement from one of our subscribers saying they saw it at San Francisco International Airport. So if you guys haven't found a chance to check out the company, I would encourage you to do so. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. If you want to join us in our daily live trading, see my entries and my exits, it's the second link in the description down below. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.